Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing my most common symptoms, and I want to discuss how they were before I started this plant-based lifestyle protocol healing thing that you've all been seeing on my channel, and how they are now. I am doing this because I want to be as honest with you as possible. I showed you my blood work, but now I want to discuss the symptoms because I don't want you all to think that my pain is magically gone and I am cured, because I am not. I still have symptoms, I still feel some pain, and I want to go into more detail so you have a better understanding of that. Keep in mind that I still am on 2,000 milligrams of Cellcept and 400 milligrams of Plaquenil. I'm not on prednisone, which is great, but I'm still on medications along with this change in lifestyle. In the comments below, share with me, what is your worst symptom? Going into the first symptom, it's gonna be fatigue. Before my fatigue, which this reference range is probably 2019 from January to September before I started the diet. Before, I would be able to work anywhere from 3 to 4 days a week and about 20 to 25 hours. And then I would have to at least have 3 days where I'm resting, I'm inside the house. If I'm doing something, it's with family, it's not anything extravagant. I really needed to recharge in order to work the next week. If I were to rate my fatigue before from a scale of 1 being the best and 10 being the worst, I would say it was about a 6. So it wasn't terrible, but it was still there and it was not normal. Going into the now, basically now my fatigue has definitely improved. I can work 5 days a week and yeah, I'll be tired, but it's not like before where I have to recover. I would still be able to have a great Saturday, go out. Pretty much my weekends are so busy now and filled with lots of stuff going on. Where before I would need those 2 to 3 rest days at least, and now I just need 1 to recharge. On that scale of 1 to 10, I would rate my fatigue now as a 3. So basically it was cut in half. I feel a lot more energized, and amazingly enough, I don't drink coffee anymore. If I do, it's once in a great while. Next, we'll discuss joint pain. Joint pain's another big one of my main symptoms. And basically before, I didn't have as much range of motion. I couldn't fully close my hands. It was kind of like this. Just not as much range of motion in my joints. They would usually be inflamed. I'm actually really surprised this ring that he got me. I used to be an 8.5, he got a 7. And even that, it's my ring kind of twists around all the time and moves. And I'm like, okay, this would have never happened before. I'm impressed. Before, I would give my rating of the joint pain a 5. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't, I've had bad joint pain where you can't move, you can't get out of bed, you can't open things, you can't. I would say last year wasn't that bad, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Where now, I would rate it as a 2. I can now close my hands completely. I have no issues of range of motion. I rarely get pain in them. If I do, it's like, usually this is my worst finger. It's usually in this joint right here, and it goes away within the day. It's usually because I ate something wrong, or I stressed out way too much, or something happened. That's usually the cause of the joint pain coming back. Headaches. Headaches are another symptom that I experience. They're mostly from the TMJ, so I get them right up here in the tension area, and then I feel the pain in the jaw. It's mostly due to me clenching my jaw at night, so a lot of it is related to stress. Headaches before, I would say we're at an 8. It would be bad, where I can't concentrate when I get them, and I have to take a lot of painkillers, and even that doesn't help, and heat, all that doesn't really help. But I get them almost weekly. I still get headaches. They're not gone. I still get headaches. They're not always weekly. Honestly, I would rate it about a 3 now, so a little improvement. I don't get them as often, but the pain is still there. In this video, I also want to talk about Sjogrens. So I will be doing a new video on that soon. I know I haven't talked about it in a while. So to rate my before symptoms, I would say they were about an 8. Pretty bad, with the dryness of the mouth, dryness of the eyes, and then my salivary glands, which are swollen. Those are the main symptoms that I experienced from Sjogrens. I have made videos about my salivary glands and how I have to excrete those. Not fun, they're always painful. It was pretty bad beginning of the year. Now I would say not much improvement. It's probably about a 5 or a 6. Sorry, Ziggy's playing with his toy. Probably about a 5 or a 6 now. And that is because it has improved in my eyes. My eyes aren't as dry. And also my salivary glands, they're not as bad. I don't have to excrete them like I would have to every 10 minutes. Now it's more like once an hour, and it's not as painful waiting to excrete it. Overall, those are my main symptoms that I wanted to review with you all today. I just want to be honest with you and let you know that I'm still experiencing symptoms. I still have pains. They are a lot better, but of course, if they get worse again, or if my blood work shoots up, I will tell you. I want you all to know first. I don't want to lead you down any wrong path. I am simply just sharing my story and my life with lupus and Sjogrens and TMJ and anxiety and everything else. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification button. I appreciate your support, the likes, all of that, comments. It really does help my channel and helps me. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.